Hi, welcome back to the another video of the law of attraction for children. Instead of telling the child what you don't want him to do or be, tell him what you want him to do or be. That's the powerful statement for the law of attraction for the children. 60% of your frequency that we call the FTBH is conditioned by the age of 7. Between the age of 8 to 12, 8 to 14, another 20% is conditions, while 10% is conditioned between the age of 15 to 18. This means 90% of your behavior is conditioned by the time you are 18. After that, you are all like a condition radio attracting more or less the same frequency all your life. Unless you learn to take the control of your conditioning, your frequency, and your FTBAs. The technique discussed in this book give you the opportunity and the guidelines to change your frequency to attract what you want, less what you don't want. But imagine the power of learning all this at age of 7 or 14 or 16. Wouldn't it be amazing to learn to control our own frequency since childhood? Well, you cannot go back in the age. You can give the privilege to your children. There are the two ways in which you can do these things. Condition them to have the positive frequency using the law of attraction technique and teach them the LOA so they can control their own frequency. And that's the power of law of attraction. Do you know that unknowingly you condition your children for the negative frequency? Well, most of the people do since they don't understand the power of conditioning and the law of attraction. Consider what we tell to our children. You're a bad boy, you're a bad girl, you never listen to me, you have become the rebel, you are the bad at sport, you are bad at the math, you don't have the manners, you always keep the room untidy. There are the negative things that we say to our children which condition them to have the negative feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and action about the life, work, relationship, career and money, etc. So, what we do? That's the question. Firstly, recognize the list of all the negative things you say to your children because awareness is the key to change. Then make the list of how to say the same things positively. And here is a list of the example negative frequency conditioning, positive frequency conditioning. You are a bad boy. Rather than they said you are a good boy, you never listen to me, you are a good listener. You have become the rebel, you are disciplined child, you are the bad at sports, you are excellent at sports, you are excellent at math. That's you don't have the manner, instead have you have a good manners. Instead of telling the child what you don't want him to do or be, tell him what you want to do him or what he could be. Convert all your negative commands into the positive commands. Next, get them to practice the some law of attraction techniques like saying cancel, cancel. When they're saying something negative like I'm not interested in studies, say cancel, cancel. Ask them to say something positive like studying is easy and fun for me. Help them to make their own affirmation and make sure they say them loudly. And you and when they get up in the morning and every day before they sleep, they have their own affirmations. So get them used to saying thank you for everything in their life. Be aware that you help them to create the positive and the growing belief for every area of life. The more you teach the children to practice the law of attraction at an earlier age, the better they are able to control what they attract in their life while they grow up. So, with this chapter coming to the end, we have also come to the end of this book But I want to know that the law of attraction is a lifelong journey, it's a lifelong practice. So the journey doesn't end here, it continues. So all the best, and I would love to receive an email from you to learn about the miracles you create as you practice the law of attraction and your personal journey. So all the best. I hope I have been able to serve you through this book to attract the dreams and the life you deserve. So I would be great if you add to review for this book online. It would be help to spread the word about to many peoples. And lastly, but the thanks to all of the guys who learn the law of attractions. And here is a recap of all this knowledge. Knowledge becomes the wisdom only when it implemented. Knowledge becomes the wisdom only when it implemented. So there is a lot to learn about the law of attraction, but the implementation is the most important part than learning. There is no point gathering the knowledge if you can't implement it. While you have reached to end of this book, you have just begun the journey of becoming the master practitioner of the law of attraction. So I want to conclude by giving you the recap of everything we have learned so that you can access everything in one place. In this chapter, I have divided this entire book into the two parts, theory and the practical techniques. The theory helps you to understand the law of attraction, and the practical techniques help you to implement and the practice of the law of attraction so that we can use it the magic to attract our desired life and achieve our goals. To make it interesting, I have presented the recap in the form of fill in the blanks test. So use the pencil to fill it up, and here we go. Theory. The law of attraction is like a dash 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 that can help you to attract whatever you want in your life. The law of attraction is like your personal genie that can help you to attract whatever you want in your life. So we all have a personal genie that is hidden inside us. Yesterday's dash dash is today's science, and today's magic is tomorrow's dash dash. Yesterday's magic is today's science, and today's magic is tomorrow's science. The science of the law of attraction was revealed by Lord Krishna centuries ago in 1700. Yes. We'll learn about the law of attraction in school in dash dash subject. Which subject? Physics. In physics, we learn that everything matter and all that matter is made up of dash dash. That's the energy. We all are made up of the same dash dash, and we are all connected. We are dash dash. We are all made up of the same energy, and we are all connected. We are one energy. The only difference between us in the dash dash at which we vibrate, the only difference between us in the frequency at which we vibrate. The total amount of dash dash in the universe is always dash dash. The total amount of energy in the universe at which we the total amount of energy in the universe is always constant. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed from one form to the another form. Energy is always dash dash at certain frequency. Energy is always vibrating at certain frequency. There is only one infinite source of energy that we all are made up of. Only dash dash the energy is different. We all are made up of only the positive of the energy is different. All the matter is made up of the same energy. Energy with the same frequency will attract each other, which means like attracts like. Like attracts like means energy with the same frequency will attract each other. There are only two types of energy frequency in the world which we can attract: positive or the high frequency, and the negative, the low frequency. It is your own frequency which is attracting negative. It is your own FTBA which is attracting the negative or the positive situation and people in the life. Like attracts likes and opposite attracts opposite. That really means energies. And here are some practical techniques. Now let's recap the practical technique to implement and practice the law of attraction. Change your frequency by changing your beliefs, thoughts, action. By changing your thoughts, beliefs, actions. Visualization technique, you attract what you imagine. Gratitude technique, a shortcut to all the positive attraction. Use a conscious positive question to create positive emotional energy before unconscious negative question. Create negative emotional energy. You can also control the flow of your emotional energy by controlling the flow what you talk. Practice forgiveness and acceptance to release the handbrakes of positive emotional frequency. Use affirmation to tune into the right frequency. Record the affirmation to program your subconscious mind. Fill yourself with a great thought. Change your limiting belief into the growing belief. To attract what you want, you must increase your deserving capacity by converting your limiting beliefs into the growing beliefs. To attract massive result, you must take massive actions. Add positive value through your action to attract positive results. Take action as if you already have it. Don't ask how. Live in the perfect zone. Collect the positive references that law of attraction works. Practice unconditional happiness instead of unconditional sadness. Meet the LOA practitioners to get the support in applying the law of attraction. Coaching is the fastest way to learn and practice the LOA from someone else experienced. Stop using the LOA when required. Hope this above recap and the theory and the practical technique will help you to attract what you want in your life and implement the law of attraction with your goals. Remember, destiny makes decision for the weak ones. Strong one gets to make their own destiny. And I hope has been the service and the value for you. And thank you for reading this book. At the end, I look forward to hearing some of your success stories. And that's our end of this book, Magic, that we call The Law of Attraction by Mitesh Khatri. And this book really help you to transform if you start understanding the small chapters and their implementations, because all it depend upon actions. And now it's time for us to take the massive actions, and I'm ready to take the massive actions. Say yes, I'm ready to take the massive action, and I'm ready to take the massive action, and I'm ready to take the skyrocket my goals, my visualizations, my every technique I learn. I'm going to be implement this. And thank you all for listening this powerful book. Thank you, and hopefully we'll meet you in the next some powerful book. Till time, goodbye to everybody. Thank you.